Nope. Fuck. Alright, everybody, we're here. Beginning of week 9, or sorry, the end of week 9.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a peptastic Monday. Yo, what's up, Tyler? Hope you're doing well, homie.
Hey! Thank you for the follow. Alright, I think it is all set for the first match. Our first matchup tonight, we're starting right at the gate with the Monsters versus the Monkeys. Monkeys are... What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the Monkeys are in a bit of a losing streak right now, but the Monsters are struggling to maintain a 50-50, a 500 record.
Yeah, I think this will be a really interesting game. I could see it really going either way. The Monkeys have in the past been pretty dominant, strong team, but these last few weeks they've been a bit off. So it'll be interesting to see whether they keep playing how they've been playing, and I think they would struggle in this game if they do, or if they can turn that bad series of events around and start playing how they have been.
Yeah, I kind of agree. The matchup's really going to come down to whether or not the Monkeys find their consistent stride that they had during their unprecedented, like, what was it, 11 winning games in a row? Or, yeah, 11 game winning streak. Yeah, they need to get back to that form, and I think it could start easily against the Monsters. The Monsters, yeah. They have weak chemistry. Even though they have a couple of really strong batters, the lack of chemistry in their outfield can really lead to a lot of easy plays for would-be offenses. So we'll see how they do.
Yeah.
Wishing both teams the best of luck. The Monkeys need this to really try to solidify themselves as a top team in the league.
Yeah, they can't keep giving up losses if they want to stay top 2.
Exactly.
Toad able to start the game off with a leadoff hit. It's a great start for the Monkeys. Let's see if they can capitalize.
That's another base hit from Dry Bones, and that's gonna get them to on bat, or on base. Whew, tired, clearly.
Yuki with a nice little shot straight through that gap on the left side, and that loads up the bases for Joe here. Thought it was gonna be Funky for some reason.
Funky is up next. Funky is their 5th batter, just to maintain chemistry strength.
And able to get that to drop right past the shortstop, and I mean, this is the Monkeys we're used to seeing. Just base hit after base hit. No surprise here. But it kind of is surprising to see 2 runs already in the first with no outs.
That's true. This is a really strong opener for the Monkeys. And their strongest batter right
getting a
here.
bit shy.
Oh, for good reason.
And
he leads to a triple play.
wow, and I mean, still able to get 2 runs there, but hate to see a triple play end out an inning. The Monsters love to see it. They were a bit scared, and hopefully they're hoping that they can come out here and strike right back. Yeah,
that went right through his face. Man, I wish balls could go through my face. Would have saved me a lot of embarrassment when I was playing soccer as a kid.
Wow.
Ooh, off the back wall.
Hammer Bro able to get a nice shot out to the outfield right away. And Monsters also starting out with a few base hits and brings up Bowser with a chance to just take the lead.
Bowser is known for hitting home runs, and it doesn't look like he's gonna disappoint us. That foul ball barely barely went out. Yeah, it's gone.
But this isn't going foul.
That is a go-ahead home run.
It's also not getting snatched. Bowser immediately taking the lead for his own team, and I mean, while the Monkeys look strong in their first at bat, I guess Monsters looking stronger in their first at bat.
Let's not confuse the fact that Bowser has a really strong hit to being overall better performing.
That is true. Bowser is just a crazy batter. King Boo trying to go back to back, and he gets it over the right fielder, and back-to-back homers. Monsters love to see this.
Oh my god. It's absolute devastation in the first inning for both teams' defenses. Looks like we're in the Wild West. Everybody's shooting from the hip.
Yeah, I mean, if the game keeps this pace up, it's just going to be an absolute slugfest all day.
There's still no outs for these Monsters.
That
and then
is
again,
crazy.
The same thing happened with the Monkeys, that they got a sudden triple play,
yeah.
so... Poor Funky just got double bombed. I hope he's okay.
Monster of a hit from, I believe that was Barrett, but not high enough, and it's Nash. The Monster is able to double the score of the Monkeys in the first inning, and Monkeys aren't going to take too kindly to that. They want to get back out here and strike back immediately.
They absolutely
the
have
leadoff
to.
Hit. Yeah, leadoff hitter getting a hit, and I mean, this is what we're used to from the Monkeys. Lots of base hits and just a lot of consistency. See if they can keep it up. Unfortunate, the runner did not run because I was so close, and then it was an easy throw at second.
Yeah, Yuno was hesitant because she thought it was going to get caught, and then when it did hit the ground, she had to make the panic run. Wasn't fast enough.
Hammer Bro with a great snag out there to steal a hit and then turn it into a double play.
That was a really good heads-up play.
Dracula able to sneak a hit right past Wiggler there, and Monsters have their leadoff hitter on.
Yeah, like the Monsters Hammer Bro had a heads-up play. Wiggler had a heads-down play as he grinded his face across the dirt and let the ball go right over him.
And a strikeout from Yuffie here, and that's great.
Exactly what you want to see from your starting pitcher. You want to see them get some runs. You want to see them get some outs. You want to make sure they wear down the other team as much as possible.
Yeah, and Wiggler able to make the play that time, dive and snag that one, and then able to turn a double play. And after a lot of production in the first inning from both teams, both these defenses able to really put it together and figure out how to stop runs from being scored.
Toad is back at the bat, second time.
Able to get another base hit, and Toad having a great day.
This is what we mean when we talk about the Monkeys and their consistency. Their players come up, they get their base hit, and then that's it. They start moving the bases. You couldn't really ask for anything more.
And Drybone's able to drop it in the perfect spot, and Baby DK stuck in a awkward spot here. Is he gonna be able to get back?
He doesn't
Not
make it.
Quite. And that quick throw from the Mii coming in clutch.
That unfortunate pickle that Baby DK found himself in.
Yuffie swinging for the fences, and no chemistry out there. They're not gonna be able to stop it, but it doesn't go over the fence, and runners weren't just rounding the bases, so no runs come in, but that loads up the bases.
It absolutely does.
And Toad, yeah, there was lots of awkward base running there. Everyone thought that was going to be caught, so there was a force out at second, and then someone took Toad's base from him, so he was just in no man's land. Bowser, without anyone on base, being a little bit shy, just electing for a slap hit, and he somehow legs out a double, and that's a great start for the Monsters. And King Boo just gonna drive him in, and that's gonna be King Boo's second RBI of the day. First one a home run, second one just a RBI single, and King Boo's looking incredible this game. Yeah, Yuffie's going to be a little bit disappointed after that. That's going to take a lot of energy out of you, giving up 2 hits immediately and just getting a run scored off of it in this inning. But hopefully she'll be able to end out the inning. Funky able to track that one, get under it before the bomb goes off, and Monkey's able to get their first out. And everyone on the Monsters is just hitting it pretty hard today. Item not coming out in time. Funky able to grab it, and that's 2 outs for the Monkeys now. Maybe they'll be able to get out of this inning without any more pain. And Diddy Kong not quite able to make it to that ball. Gonna put 2 on for the Monsters here.
It's very clear that the memo went out to every member of the Monsters that Bowser wanted everybody to swing big.
Diddy was able to make that play though, and able to end out the inning for his team, but not without giving up a run and having this lead get even further away from them. And Funky just with an uncharacteristic game, first hitting into a triple play and then just hitting terrible contact there. Monkey's really hoping that their star batter can turn it around, because they're getting lots of base hits. They're doing what they need to do, but their big hitter just isn't doing what he needs to do. That was pretty good placement on the bunt from Wiggler, but King Boo fast down the line, able to get the out. Still able to get a runner in scoring position here, and if Diddy does a star hit, or he does elect for the star hit, this could just bat in a run. And Dry Bones out there, really fooled by that. He was running straight to center field, and he has to turn around, and yeah, that star hit just bats in a run. Great play from the captain there, able to cut this lead. Bowser not happy that he just got scored on, electing to use a star pitch. Wow, and Baby DK hitting straight to King Boo. Looked like that bounced first, but he's still able to just step right on first and get an easy out. At least Monkeys were able to at least get the lead back to what it was, and they're hoping that they can stop the monsters from scoring here. And Yuffie coming out, both captains swapped on the mound already, and hopefully Diddy Kong can stay on there for a while. Hopefully he's the pitching change they need. Hammer Bro able to get a nice hit right out to center, and he's having a great day. He just gets himself on base for Bowser a lot of the time here, and says, Bowser, just knock it over the fence for me, bat me in. Bowser not electing for a charge swing, and unfortunately, that's just going to be an easy out there. King Boo not able to get a great hold of that one, and Monster's able to get out of that inning without any pain. Or Monkey. And a great diving stop from Barrett out there, and that's gonna steal what looked like it might have been a hit. Great defense by the Monsters here. Wow, and Hammer Bro out there, the second hit that he's just taken away. He's doing good work out there. Monster's hoping that he can keep doing that all game. Wiggler not fooled by the Boo ball. He had a good read on where that ball was going and able to get that out nice and easy.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you activate the Boo ball too late, the trajectory is already set. It's very easy for them to catch it.
Yep. Gonna put one on for Lulu here, and she's charging up. She wants to hit those fences. And great contact, but just not the best placement. And that left fielder is going to be able to track that down and record the out.
Yeah, Yuna was able to get under that ball and catch it before it could get too far.
And what definitely looked like was going to be a hit, just robbed by Wiggler's personality out there. And that's just proving how great he is for the position.
I thought it was proving how good of a personality he has.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
And Funky able to get a hit out this time, starting to turn his game around a bit. Not exactly what the monkeys want to see from him, but anything's better than an out, I guess. So nice to see him starting to turn that around.
Beautiful hit from Yuna to get the base man moving.
And that puts 2 on and 1 in scoring position for Wiggler, and this is a great batter to have up with a runner in scoring position. And while he's not able to get it past the outfielders, able to load up the bases for the captain here. And last time he was up with a runner in scoring position, he wisely star swung. I wonder if we'll see it again. We do not, and this could be a potential triple play, and it is. Unfortunate time for the captain to not use a star swing and instead clearing the bases in a huge opportunity. What could have likely been a situation to tie the game, just turning into absolute tragedy.
Tragedy strikes when the captain makes bad decisions, unfortunately.
And Diddy Kong's already tired out there, and that's not what his team wants to see from him. Hoping to get more length out of that pitcher, but unfortunately he just can't continue. But he's gonna go into left field. That's gonna keep chemistry out there, and probably one of the best spots for him to go. So at least the coach actually did a good substitution this time, and they able to immediately turn a double play and bail themselves out of that inning. And what could have been bad, having the captain come off the mound, actually working out well.
Very true. Baby DK up to bat. He's already got 2 strikes. That's probably going to be a strikeout.
And Bowser getting a K, and he's super excited about that.
Toad once again getting a base hit.
Yeah, Toad just having a great day. Trying his hardest out there, and ooh, was he was just able to get back in time. Ooh. That was a close play out there.
That was a close one.
And just not running quite like immediately on that. It was a very close play out there, and gonna force a force out at second, and that's gonna allow this out to end the inning. Great play from Hammer Bro out there, and Monster's able to get out of another spooky situation without giving up any runs.
Monkeys keep leaving people on base. That's going to be the death sentence of this team. They need to turn this game around. They've been behind this entire time.
Yeah, they're getting lots of hits. Their offense isn't doing nothing this game, but just not able to piece it together. But Baby DK able to snag one of the fastest hits we've seen with ease out there. That was a crazy play. And King Boo with another good hit for his team, and he's having a great day. Yeah, while the monkeys are not having a great day, the monsters really are. They have not stranded many runners. They've hit into a couple double plays, but they've taken their opportunities and gotten runs when they can. And we'll see if they're able to do it again here. They have bases loaded. Lulu not liking that pitch. She's waiting for the pitch she does like. There it is. And with a boo ball coming out, that's going to drive in a couple runs. And Lulu able to capitalize. And yeah, the Monsters just being able to capitalize on their opportunities to score while the Monkeys are struggling to do that. That's why this score looks so different. While if we looked at purely how many hits are in the game, I think the Monkeys might have more hits, but just not able to capitalize.
Goomba thought twice about doing for that home plate. Oh, Wiggler with a jump!
Wow.
It's not bad enough that he's tall, but he can
having
jump.
to jump is crazy.
How much height coverage does he have when he jumps? Holy shit! Man's already 13 feet tall.
And Funky Kong able to get a hit again. Not able to knock it out of the park like he likes to, but at least he's able to get a hit again.
Somehow Blue Dry Bones missed that.
Yeah, that was able to drop past him, and that puts 2 runners in scoring position for the Monkeys to start out here. And it would be really sad to see this somehow turn into a triple play and have them not be able to score off this.
It'd be really hard for them to force a triple play with the way that the runners are.
It would be, but Bowser doesn't even care about it. He just wants a strikeout. He gets it.
Taking out Wiggler is probably the best move he could have done.
And Bowser, if he actually elects to do this all the way through the at-bat, making incredible decisions, just guaranteeing 2 outs while runners are in this dangerous of a position, and Bowser's AI looking insanely intelligent.
Or downright diabolical.
But Baby DK able to smack a hit out there and at least get 1 run driven and cut that lead a little bit. And great to see the Monkeys at least get 1 run in a scoring position, while a lot of the time they've been getting none. And if Toad's able to do what he's been doing all day, just knock out base hits, there'll be another run coming in.
That's true. But commentator's curse, you put it out there, now something bad's gonna happen. Or not.
The reverse commentator's curse. Oh my goodness! Wait!
Oh,
Baby DK, no! That's the 2nd time today! Get your head in the game, dude!
Hey, listen. The Monkeys got 2 runs.
He was able to bat one of them in too, but that's not how you want to see an inning end.
Baby DK is still a baby. He doesn't know how to make good decisions yet.
Even as an adult, I'm not sure DK is capable of making good decisions.
I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, it's going.
Hammer Bro with a huge
it's going.
hit
The
out
fire.
There. And hard to say if that would have been robbed without the fire. That was really high up there. Just close play. But great hit from Hammer Bro. It was hard to see in that replay, but love to see that for the Monsters.
And that's another home run.
It looks like it's gonna be back-to-back homers. And yeah, even if Funky was able to get there, he can't throw Diddy Kong 200 feet in the air. No way that's getting robbed.
He could try. He could certainly try. I don't know if he'll succeed, but he'll definitely try.
And King Boo not able to keep his batting average of the day at 100. Unfortunate for him, a little bit frustrated. He wasn't able to have his perfect batting game, but he's done great today. He shouldn't be too upset with himself. And Monkeys, with their last chance to come out here, they have been doing really good work these last few innings. If they're able to get their base hits that they have been all game and have their big hitter come out here and capitalize, I mean, they could just even it up right off the bat here with the first 4 batters. But kind of asking a lot to load the bases and then hit a home run.
That's true.
And Monster's able to get 1 out there and foil those dreams. And going for a sack bunt here when you only have 2 more outs, I do not like this decision.
Especially because it led to a double play, and that's the game.
Gosh.
The Monsters upset the Monkeys 9-5.
And the Monkeys just not able to find their groove anytime this game. Yeah, just left lots of runners on base. Didn't take the opportunities they were given, and Monsters did. So yeah, that was just a great game for the Monsters. It wasn't even like the Monkeys played poorly. The Monsters just did great. They had great defense to clear out those innings where the Monkeys had opportunities. It's just not what we're used to seeing from the Monkeys. So it was a very fun game to watch.
It was strange seeing the Monkeys fail, not because of their poor performance, but because of the other team's good performance for once.
Yeah. And I am a little bit surprised that King Boo wasn't the star player there. But I mean, Bowser did get what, 2 home runs? Yeah, and I mean,
Bowser
only
also
8
got
points
a bunch
from
of strikeouts. I almost said strokeouts.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? I'm having a stroke, clearly.
Wait,
Holy
did
crap.
he get 5 strikeouts?
Yes,
Holy
yes,
crap.
he did. Bowser
That's
played
crazy.
no bullshit that game.
Bowser put the team on his back.
He said, "I'm winning this game," and then it happened. All right, our next matchup is the Eggs versus the Spitballs.
And I have a hard time saying who I'm rooting for this game because I love both these teams. I also have a hard time saying who I think is going to win because I think both these teams can both perform very strongly, but they can also both have some pretty off games. They both need, basically, they need their bros to perform the way that they have in the past in their best games. And a lot of times, the Fire Bro, Boomerang Bro, Hammer Bro, they're pretty streaky players. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to show up.
It's definitely going to be interesting. The thing here, the big important thing for me to mention is that this is pretty much a battle for 4th place in their division. Whichever team wins this game takes 4th place. It's not even like a question of differentials. Both of these teams are 7 and 10, which means whichever one goes up 8 and 10 is going to be above the team that's 7 and 11. Straight up.
And I mean, yeah, that means this is a big game. That puts, that's what, for playoff position, right? I mean, we're still pretty far from playoffs, but 4th is the goal. So, yeah, getting yourself where you need to be is going to be huge.
Exactly. You want your team to be in a position where you're not at risk of having to fight for that spot.
Yep.
This is the battle of Ronnie versus Greg.
Ronnie versus Greg. Oh my goodness. The battle of the cousins. This is gonna go down in history.
Not only is it Ronnie versus Greg, it's Fire Bro versus Hammer Bro, and Green Magic Koopa versus Red Magic Koopa. We have siblings all over the place in this game.
That's pretty damn cool.
Alright, the teams are set. Here we go. Eggs versus
both
Spitballs.
teams. Oh, and with this being at Yoshi's Park, there's going to be a lot of chaos, or there's potential for a lot of chaos, so this will be a great game.
Absolutely. Oh, and the captain!
Waluigi, yeah, starting with a great play to take a hit away and setting the tone for his team from the start. Love to see it. And then Fire Bro able to do the same thing right away again and able to steal 2 hits immediately. Spitball's looking great out here.
The battle of the siblings is definitely going to be a big deal here, I feel. Everybody's going to be trying to prove themselves against their brothers and sisters.
Boomerang Bro, not fooled at all by that star pitch, able to knock it out of here and able to get his team on the board right away. Saying you can't steal a hit if it's 100 feet in the air.
If it's already gone.
Not quite able to get the nya to get a great hold of that. And hit it straight to Waluigi, and that's going to be an easy play for the captain, but Egg's still able to get a run up there, and love to see a run to start the game. And the captain for both teams able to record the first out on the first batter. Yeah, captain's really just setting the tone right away for both their teams on defense. And an unfortunate foul goes into foul territory. The runner also getting knocked down by the POW block, it appears, so he was not able to get to second. Yeah. And Firebro with a big shot barely stays in the field, but able to advance the runner to third. And while he wasn't able to do like his brother and get it over the fence, still able to get a great hit and give his team a good opportunity.
Absolutely.
And Red Magic Koopa able to get a hit when Green Magic Koopa couldn't, and that's going to bring a runner in. But unfortunately, we see some more base running. I don't know if that was really errors. I guess it was, but just unfortunate to see a runner caught in a pickle and get out. It's almost more unfortunate to see a runner caught in a pickle and get back to base, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's not really a pickle unless they start passing it back and forth anyway.
True.
It does become plain stupidity if they run into the ball, though.
Yeah, true. Or someone steals their base from them. That's always funny. And Ronnie able to bang a hit out for his team and load out the bases, and great job from Ronnie.
High Bones is up. Oh, and he hits it.
Great
It's going,
contact.
going, gone. That is a grand salami
slam.
for the Spitballs.
Oh. Dry Bones showing up when his team really needed him to, and yeah, I mean, that any team, I don't know if they're going to be able to rob that. Perfect placement, insane height on it too, just textbook.
Of course, I come into a Grand Slam peak baseball. Absolutely, Uberlord.
Yeah, I hope you're doing peptastic, Uberlord.
The best part about it was it's a Grand Slam in the first inning. Like, come on.
That is crazy.
I mean,
yeah, the Eggs were able to hit a home run, but not a Grand Slam.
the thing about baseball, right, is that every inning is a fresh start, ready? Right, like, so getting a Grand Slam can happen in any inning, including the first, but it just seems like it's very unprecedented, because everybody's fresh. So, like, somebody getting the dog on you like that is kind of crazy. Red Magic Koopa also already tired.
Yoshi not able to get the bat off his shoulder. Let's see if he's able to swing this time. He does, but he doesn't knock it out of the infield, and that's going to be an easy play for the captain.
Yeah, it has to bite. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
But I would argue that some teams' defensive formations don't bloom until after a couple of pitcher rotations. Like, for example, like the Fireballs, they don't intend to switch pitcher, but they do have, like, Mario as their closer as the game plan, because that's my team. But, like, by design, both the Spitballs and the Eggs are designed to switch Magic Koopa to second baseman to be their, like, proper formation. Even though the captains perform in their spots, it's like the intended second baseman is Magic Koopa. It's just that starting them at pitcher is better. Both because they have a high pitch stat and also because it allows you to control where they're going to end up because of their slow movement speed.
And
Vincent,
not even an attempt at taking that. Vincent going yard. Yeah, great hit.
I wish you could have done so. I wish I could have done so much more with the Miis in this game. I would have had so much fun with designing them, but no. I hope that they do come up with a new Mario Baseball.
Wow, Magikoopa proving why they're in that second base position. Just stealing a hit and turning it into a double play. A crazy work.
Absolutely. You really can't beat Magikoopa when it comes to having somebody who can start off pitch and then go into like the shortstop or second base position because of that Magna Grab that they can do.
Yeah, I like the Magikoopa a lot in the second or shortstop position. While they aren't as consistent as some of the other people in that position, they do have what looks like at times some of the furthest range in the game.
Oh no!
And
what is going on here?
And unfortunately, not picking up the ball at first there. Might not have been able to stop the run from coming in. Probably would have. Hard to tell, but really wanted that buddy kick. Able to get it in the end, but does not prevent a run from coming in. And Magikoopa able to turn a double play, but a double play RBI is still gonna hurt a little bit. And Egg's able to cut this lead by a decent chunk in this inning.
Yeah, they put up 2 runs. It's gonna hurt the Spitballs lead. It's down to 3 runs only. But so far, the Spitballs haven't been zeroed by the Eggs yet, so they could be adding more to that lead.
Yeah, it would not be surprising. The Spitballs have been in great offensive form. Anyways, the Spitballs proceed to forward. Yeah.
Let's go, Ronnie! Let's go, Ronnie! Oh my god, Ronnie. You useless fucker!
Will Drybones hit a home run in 2 at-bats in a row? Not able to get a great hold of that one, and Saza able to snag it from hitting the ground. Good play out there, and Eggs not only able to put up a goose egg for the Spitballs, but I believe that was 3 up, 3 down, and their defense looking solid now. Waluigi able to fool Snow with that star pitch, and behind in the count now. Magikoopa able to snag the hit, but a little bit too slow for the double play, but still able to get an out. And Waluigi starting to show signs of exhaustion out there, but still willing to use the star pitch on the captain here. Power block coming down, and that's gonna get Yoshi safe, even though he got knocked down. He has a lot of acceleration out there, and great play from Sellers here to be able to get the captain on base.
Oh no, they sent Waluigi out to center field. That's gonna destroy their outfield chemistry.
Yeah, and that hurts to see. And Spitballs kind of starting to fall apart a little bit here, and the Eggs starting to catch on fire a little bit. We'll have to see if that continues for the rest of the game, but good to see the Eggs starting to show a lot of production.
Yeah, this is not what the Spitballs want, though. The Spitballs need to contain the Eggs, so this way they can hold on to this lead. Especially now that they've taken their outfield to a risky position with Waluigi in the center.
And the runner thought Waluigi caught that turning around from third to second, and unfortunately just getting out there, and Spitball is able to get out of a scary situation. I mean, they gave up 2, but if a runner was on third there, it could have very easily been another 3. So able to hold their lead. At least they're happy about that. And Waluigi watching a ball that was really close with 2 strikes, trying it again, but not able to do it. And that was a very ballsy play from the captain there.
I just don't understand why he didn't take the time to swing. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Unnecessary risks that the captain just put his team through for no reason. Now they're down 2 outs with Red Noki up to bat.
And wow, not strikes, but the pitches that these batters are taking with 2 strikes is insane.
And the Egg's able to zero out the Spitballs again.
And with their shelled monstrosities coming up, this is a great opportunity for them to score. Drake able to hold that fair and not able to turn it into a double, but able to get a hit to start out the inning for his team, and that's just what they like to see. Oh yeah, they have nasty interior defense after they get I mean, Yoshi at second is really good, but Yoshi's range compared to Magikoopa, it's just not as good. Boomerang Bro with a monster hit out towards center. Even if there was chemistry, that'd be hard to get with the train in the way, and it's gonna give his team the lead. And yeah, Eggs able to fight back through this whole game and able to get a big home run to take the lead. And Boomerang Bro really showing up for his team. That's his 2nd home run this game, and Spitball's really hoping that their bro can start doing that. And a tag out. The sack bunt able to advance the runner to second, put one in scoring position for the captain here, but that was still a silly little tag out to see. And we actually see a star swing come out from Yoshi. I don't know that we've seen that yet this season. We might have once, but
the chill.
Able to bat a runner in and extend the lead a little bit. Great play from the captain out there.
I would like to say that hit was definitely illegal. That hit was illegal. He didn't actually hit the ball with the he didn't hit the ball with the bat. He hit the ball with his tongue and then shit out the ball as an egg and then hit the egg around the field. That is not a legal hit. Someone disqualify that man.
You can't just barehand the ball and then toss it up for yourself. That's not legal.
That's not legal. Touching the ball like that would have been an out.
Or at least a strike.
Yoshi's playing fast and loose with the rules of the game.
And Fire Bro has been getting good hits out there, but not able to perform like his brother and knock it over the fence. And I mean, that's kind of the difference in runs right here, is just what the bros have put up against each other, really. Carmelo with a monster shot out towards left field, no shot to get it, and able to come out and take the lead. What a hit from Carmilla. And yeah, Spitball's coming out and hitting homers. That's been their game plan all game. That's how they get their runs. Let's see if they can keep it up. The most you've seen a lead change, that could definitely be right.
I've seen the lead change a few times. It's not that common, but it definitely happens sometimes.
No, it's just happened like 4 or 5. There's been like 4 or 5 lead changes this game, is more of what they're saying.
Well, the lead started off with what? Was it the Spitballs that started off in the lead?
No, Eggs started out with a home run.
Right, so
Spitballs were able to...
They were able to get like a 3-run homer to take the lead. Then...
Yeah, I think there's only been 4 lead changes then.
Yeah, it hasn't been that many. Because it was like Eggs in the lead, then Spitballs in the lead, then Eggs took the lead, then Spitballs took it back. That's... Not that uncommon. We have had a lot of games where like one team starts off in the lead and stays in the lead though. I mean, there is a lot of that.
Unfortunate contact makes an easy out for Firebro, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. And a pitching change. Carmilla just got tired out there, but Vincent is more than capable of doing the job. And Greg with a good chance for his team to get some production going, but unfortunately hitting straight into a double play. And that was a close play at first, almost able to get back in time, but defense able to clutch out the double play. And now the Spitball is coming out and performing exactly how they have been in the last few innings, just getting leadoff hits. And let's see if Firebro can get one out of the park here. He's trying. He's not able to keep this one fair, but
he did get it out of the park though, just not in the direction he intended.
Holy crap, Yoshi! What a play! The unassisted double play to clear the bases, but also just, I don't know if that was gonna stay fair, but stealing the opportunity to continue the at-bat or a hit was great from the captain there, and able to get his team through that inning without giving up any runs, and that's just what they needed after putting up nothing themselves.
It's a 2-run game with only 3 innings to go. This could be anybody's game.
Yeah, especially with the explosive offense we've seen from both teams, being able to put up a few runs every inning. This is a nail-biter. And if Boomerang Bro is able to come out and hit a homer like he has twice already, he would have evened up the game, but instead hitting straight to the first baseman, able to catch it, not even have, just caught it on the bag. Just easy double play. And Magic Koopa able to get a nice hit out there, and get the team something going with 2 outs. Noki with a nice diving snag out there to take that hit away, and then just gonna take it back to first herself.
That's all she needed to do.
Yeah. Boomerang Bro with a great steal of a hit there, and Eggs love to see it.
This game is so hard for me to watch because I help both these teams with their rosters and their decisions. Mostly because of lack of experience in the game. Also, how's it going, Killer Rubby Ducky?
Yeah, what's up, KRD? I hope you're doing peptastic, dude.
But yeah, because I help both teams, and I'm friends with both people, it's like I can't cheer for either side without having the other one mad at me.
I feel that. I didn't help both these teams, but I like both these teams, and I feel a similar way about being conflicted about who I want to win. I more so just want to see a good game here. And really,
we've been seeing a great game today.
Yeah. And I guess really what I want to see is Fire Bro and Boomerang Bro are 2 of my favorite characters in this game. I just want to see them pop off, and Boomerang Bro has been doing great. But Fire Bro hasn't been necessarily showing up this game, but other people on his team have. So Spitball's still in this game, or not just in it, but in the lead. And a nice turn there for Magikoopa, able to clean up the inning, and Eggs are only gonna have 1 more opportunity to get 2 more runs, and I mean that's only if they can hold off the Spitballs here. Could be even more. The captain able to get a leadoff hit for his team here, and Spitballs love to see that.
Oh,
but Boomerang Bro with an insane jumping snag there and able to turn the double play. Doing great work on offense and defense. I would be amazed to see him not be the top performer for his team.
Yeah, Boomerang Bro's an easy MVP shoo-in if his team wins the game. The problem is his team is currently losing the game.
Yeah. He's doing everything he can for his team. He needs other people to show up too, but
this is the Eggs potentially last at bat here, yeah.
And he's coming up 3rd, so if someone can get on for him, he could even up the game. Greg with a nice leadoff hit, and this is just what they needed. Now they need Paratroopa to not hit into a double play. And it unfortunately looks like he's going to, and clearing the bases right before your big batter comes up.
Goddamn Gerald.
Damn it, Gerald. Should have just struck out.
Oh my god, Magikoopa gets it! And that's gonna be the game! The Spitballs overcome the Eggs. Take that 4th position themselves.
An absolutely great showing from the Spitballs here. Both teams really having a good offensive game. Putting up 8 runs and 10 runs, both very respectable numbers. Just not quite able to keep up, and Carmilla MVP, not too surprising. She got a 3-run homer to take the lead, but Drybones also had a grand slam, so I mean 7 runs off 2 swings of the bat is gonna be really hard to keep up with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the Eggs able to score in more innings, but Spitball's just able to score on average more when they do.
Here we see here that Hammer Bro didn't get any fielding points despite the insanities that he performed.
Yeah, I guess it's just expected of him. Wait, Boomerang Bro also had 2 homers and he only had 70 points in batting? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think you get like, I think you get points for every runner you bat in on the home run, plus the home run itself, and then on top of that, I think you get more points if the run that you bat in gives your team the lead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And seeing Carmilla was the perpetrator of the winning home run combination, it makes sense that they have the points. All right, last interconference matchup for the Mushroom Kingdom Conference today. Gonna be the Muscles versus the Flowers. The Muscles get to be home for the first time in a while. They haven't been home in quite a few weeks.
And I think there's a clear favorite going into this game. However, pretty sure the start of the Muscles' recent loss streak, or I don't know if they had a loss streak, but one of their recent losses, I'm pretty sure, was the Flowers, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a bit of a grudge match for Wario here. He wants to come out and really send a message that he's the better captain.
Alright, the teams are set. Here we go.
Good luck
Muscles
to
versus
both
Flowers.
teams. A huge hit to start the game. Leadoff hitter, first pitch, knocking it out, and Flowers setting the tone immediately. Holy crap.
The Flowers have been on fire lately. It's absolutely insane how much they've been dominating their games. It's unprecedented for the team that's was at the bottom of the ladder for the longest time.
And able to get the second batter and get a hit right away, and that's going to bring the captain up with one on, and we could see another homer here. She's trying. barely gonna stay in the field there. Not a lot of height on it, but these walls aren't super tall. And that's gonna put 2 on right away. And I mean, while Daisy would have loved to see that go out of the park, not gonna be upset with getting a hit. And we've seen a lot of triple plays today, and that was potential to be another, but Shy Guy not able to hold on. A bit uncharacteristic, but still able to get Ann out at second, not making the bases be loaded, and at least they're able to get something out of it. And runner not running off contact. Wasn't sure if that was going to be caught. So that's just going to load up the bases for Toadette here. And Muscle's hoping they can force a double play. And the item usage going to make it a close play, but able to get that double play the Muscles really wanted. And I mean, they still gave up a run, but only giving up 1 when the bases were loaded. Muscle's very happy. I guess you aren't too happy to give up so many hits, but at least happy to get out of that without giving up too much.
Right? And yeah, the flowers are just Daisy, 2 Toads, Toadette, and a bunch of Miis. But they didn't start off that way. They started off as a kind of a jumbled mess. And they've kind of turned into this team, which is probably the best form that they can come up with based on who they had.
And with Wario coming up, he has a chance to take the lead here if he can knock it over the fence. A lot of times we don't see the captain going for some power swings, though. Going for a star swing, and I mean, that's going to advance the runner pretty far at least. And that's a good heads-up play from the captain out there. Putting a runner in scoring position, and as long as Ashley can essentially put the ball in play without hitting into a double play, there's a great chance for a run to score.
And they do. And it's all tied up.
And Daisy getting a bit greedy, not just taking a guaranteed out, trying to stop the run, and that's gonna not only give the Muscles a run, but give them a scoring position here as well. And Wario not quite enough speed to score off that, but loading up the bases, this is a great opportunity from the Muscles. Are they gonna hit into a double play like the Flowers did in this situation, or are they gonna capitalize? And able to get that to drop out there. Wario, none of the runners were running off that, prepared to tag up, and what could have been probably 2 runs just being 1 run. Not upset to see it though. It's still bases loaded, and still a great opportunity. And not great contact, able to sneak past the second baseman, and while the Flowers were looking great on offense to start the game, their defense not looking in the best form.
Oh, tired Toadette against a Critter is probably not the best news.
And Critter just going for a slap hit there, but still able to bat in 2 runs, and I mean, not upset to see that at all. Just a bit uncharacteristic to see a Critter not at least thinking about the fences, but 2 runs with bases loaded is a huge opportunity taken for his team.
Toadette's gonna take it on her back to get the end of the inning now that she's no longer pitching.
And Flowers able to come out and score right away, but Muscles can't able to come out and strike back 5-fold. Toad able to get that one to drop, and a nice leadoff hit for the Flowers here. Can they produce the same way they did in the first inning? And
Toad didn't give it to the run.
Yeah. Didn't, also just didn't go far enough down the baseline to, I feel like he could have positioned better there, but Shy Guy able to make an easy play, turn a double play, even with a hit, able to get the 3 up, 3 down. It's great work for the Muscles out there, and hoping they can come out and score some more. Magikoopa wisely not swinging at the star pitch from Daisy, and now they actually have an opportunity to get a nice hit. Wow, Toda with a great diving snag out there. Looking a little bit like a Shy Guy there, just eating the ground and making plays. And another one out there, and while she doesn't have a great arm, she has a great dive and able to make some great plays.
You don't have to throw the fastest if you can get the ball.
Exactly, and Wario going for a star swing again, and that's 2 star swings to start out the game for the captain here, and he just loves getting hits. Toadette recording all the outs herself this inning. Insane work from the shortstop out there, and while she wasn't able to do great on the mound, she's doing great in the field. Shoutouts to Magikoopa pitching a whole inning while tired. Let's go, Magikoopa.
Honestly, the longer Magikoopa can stay on the mound for the Muscles, the better off the Muscles will be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Granted, the Muscles are designed with a contingency plan because they send Magikoopa instead of into the second base or shortstop position where they would be worse off than what they already have there. They instead send them to catcher, or her to catcher.
Yeah, they I mean, yeah, Shy Guy and Critter are both such insane interior infielders. Magikoopa doesn't need to replace them, definitely, so. And while Magikoopa does make great plays at second and shortstop, they aren't as consistent as I would say a Shy Guy or a Critter, so definitely makes a lot of sense.
For sure.
But, I mean, I don't know, Magikoopa is able to steal some insane hits. But I like consistency over crazy interactions, so.
They don't even try for it.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, definitely looked like they would have had a shot at it. Not sure they would have got it, but not even an attempt is kind of crazy, and Muscle's just able to extend their lead. And Critter hoping to go back-to-back with his buddy Toad here.
Unfortunately, the infield fly.
Yeah, even with a monstrous swing of a Critter, not able to knock that star pitch further than second base. Not even to second base. And the item able to turn that into a hit. And while Daisy's star pitch is very strong, when batters have chemistry, it does sometimes turn into hits. as an assertion of dominance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He knew the dangers and hit it anyway. Sending Daisy out to left field is not the worst position.
Yeah, fortunately, for the Flowers, their captain shares the synergy color as their outfielders, so even if they get thrown out there, they're not going to lose synergy, where we have seen other captains where that is an issue for their team. So it's nice to see that Flower's going to stay intact here. The captain coming on. Add a Toad. Yo, Toadette able to get a hit for her team too, and that's gonna put 2 on, and Toad with a nice opportunity to drive some runs in for his team. Start cutting that lead, but Shy Guy gonna get under that with some nice hustle and turn a double play, and Flowers, right when they're able to get something going, just getting snuffed out. Captain swinging for the fences, but not able to get a great hold of it. Hits it almost right to the right fielder, and that's going to be an easy play. The game keeps playing the tired pitcher cutscene, like, go home, Magic Koopa, you're drunk. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the coaches are just like, I don't care, you're staying out on the mound until your arm falls off, or you give up a run, or both. And Shy Guy able to find the arrow and turn this into a double, and that's going to put a runner in scoring position for the Muscles here, and with 2 outs, they could still strike. And able to put it out into the outfield, the Boo Ball coming out, and that's going to be a run scored and put another runner in scoring position, and Muscles could still not be done yet. Last time Todd was up, he hit a homer. Not going for it this time, but a little bit of a 2-out rally started here, and with the big man coming up, this could actually just be the end of the game if he hits it over the fence. But the green Todd doesn't want to see it. Snagging that hit and giving his team more chance to play the game. Come on, Blue! Holy Toledo, what the? Shy Guy just doing magic shit out there. Eating brick and stealing hits.
This isn't the first time we've seen a Shy Guy do some bullshit.
Dude, I need to, like, make a shirt that just has a Shy Guy, like, sliding on the ground on it with it saying eating brick and stealing hits. I'll send one to you and Seamed, and we can all match on stream.
Hell yeah. I'd turn my camera on for that.
You have a Shy Guy? Yeah? Big swing and a miss on the first pitch here, and hoping to... Wow, they were able to come back after that, but Toadette making another great play at shortstop out there, and she's been taking hits all day.
I want that Shy Guy shirt I also want a Wiggler shirt that says big personality. And then I want one more shirt that's just all 4 of the critters doing their diving catch, and it just says breaking their neck. That's what I want.
It could have like the chalk they put on the ground around dead bodies on crime scenes.
Yes.
Something like looking like a crime scene, the way we steal these hits or something.
Yeah.
And Critter stealing a hit right out there, just like we're talking about, taking the captain's hit away. And I mean, while the Flowers were able to start out the game with a big home run, they haven't been able to do a single thing since. I mean, they've gotten some hits, but I mean, just struggling to put anything together, and Muscles just having a great game. Wario once again star swinging, and all day, I mean not all day, not every at bat, but he's been doing star swings all day and able to find the arrow as well, and a leadoff triple for Wario. First of all, a triple for Wario is absolutely insane. And a leadoff triple is great for the Muscles to start an inning here, and able to immediately bat him in, and it's just 2 runs from Mercy now, and with how this inning's going, it could just end this inning. Able to get a glove on that, and while they weren't able to hold on, able to slow it down enough and redirect it to the right fielder, and great play by the defense there. And Toadette not able to snag that one, but base runner thought she was going to. She's been doing it all day, tagged up, but they didn't need to, and able to get that out at second. But Toad able to get his base hit that he's been doing all day, and gonna bring a scary guy up to bat. One swing of the bat could end the game. Flowers really hoping to get out of this.
And they do.
And with their twins and the I don't know, their lady friend coming up to bat, they could have a chance to get some scoring done here.
Good shot, guy.
And Toadette able to perform on defense, but not on offense here, and gonna clear the bases for the Flowers here. And every time they're able to piece something, like able to get a hit, seems like it just gets erased by a double play or some great defensive play.
Wario time.
Yeah, Muscles are at a point where literally just having someone on base means a swing of the bat could end the game. That is true.
Yeah, but like certain people being on base more than others matters, I feel.
Yeah.
Like when Critter's up to bat, it's a lot different than if it was like, say, Shy Guy.
Magic Koopa.
Or Magic
Or
Koopa.
Shy Guy. We have seen Magic Koopa get some monster hits. Magic Koopa, like anyone can hit a home run, yeah, but it's way more likely for certain people to.
Exactly.
And able to sneak that right between Toad and Toadette there. Toadette I guess she got exhausted from all the amazing plays she's made so far, not able to steal that hit.
It was too far to the left for her.
And not quite able to get that one either, just a little bit too far to the right. And Muscle's able to get 2 on right away here. And with the captain coming up next, they're really hoping to just not hit into a double or triple play, and they don't do either. They load up the bases, and if the captain goes for a star swing here, like he has been all day, it could just be end of the game.
He does!
He does?
And that's the game.
And that is the end of the game, and great heads-up play from the captain out there, and yeah, all day just going for those star swings. Really cool to see from Wario there. And while the Flowers are a bit sad that the only run they were able to score was off the first pitch of the game, you know, wasn't like the other team didn't perform well.
I just want to say that this is the same score as the last game for the Muscles. They did 11-1 against the Monsters last on Friday night as well.
Wow.
It seems the Muscles have resurged.
Yeah, after just a few weeks of unfortunate games for the Muscles, we're seeing them return back to their old form. Really just great offense, great defense, what we expect to see from them. I love to see teams returning back to their old form. Well, it's a little sad to see the Flowers fall. You always like to root for an underdog. It is great to see the Muscles come back into form.
Unfortunately, it's just a lot of poor performances from the Flowers end.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that first inning looked pretty good for them. Yeah, they got a home run, they loaded the bases, but then after that, yeah, they just weren't able to do much of anything.
They just couldn't get the strings together anymore. Alright, next up is the Bows, who are on a hot streak, versus the DK Wilds, which are on a cold streak. DK Wilds have lost their last 2 games, the Bows have won their last 3.
Wow, and one of the only losses for the Wild is the Bows. So we could see it happen again.
Yeah, the Wilds are in a cold streak, yeah.
They've already proven they can beat the Wilds. Now they want to come out and prove that last time these teams faced each other wasn't a fluke. And even though Bows are really hot right now, Wild are a bit cold, I definitely think there's a clear favorite going in here. I think the Wilds are definitely favored to win, but we've seen a lot of great performances from the Bows. If Boo's able to come out here and stuff these hitters, they're gonna have a great chance. The Bows have pretty good offense. They don't have, I mean, Birdo is a great hitter, but other than that, they don't have any huge performers, but all of them are solid base hitters. Not quite as good of base hitters as the Monkeys, but like kind of at that level of anyone can really get a hit and they can just piece them all together. Where if the Wilds are able to get their big hitters, mainly these last couple weeks, PD specifically has been on a bit of a cold streak. Red Critter too. They're able to get those 2 hitters to really perform, and DK as well. yeah, we just haven't seen very many homers at all from the Wilds in these last few weeks. I mean, I missed the Friday games. Wilds could have been getting... Actually, I caught only the Wilds game on Friday, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, they just weren't able to hit many homers. A bit uncharacteristic. So Wilds really hoping to come out and just do what their game plan is, knock the ball out of the park repeatedly.
All right, teams are set. And
on a field like this, Wilds are gonna have a pretty good chance to have their homers not get stolen with the train, or yeah, the Yoshi train out there. That might stop some potential buddy plays out there from stealing homers.
But yeah, Uber Lord, the Wild right now are 13-4. So they have lost a few times now.
And Critter, even though there was a hit to start out the game, able to steal a hit and turn the double play and clear the bases, and this is what we're used to seeing from the Wilds here. And Birdo really hoping to come out here and knock one over for her team, really start setting the tone, but with contact like that, it's just not gonna happen. Even with that great item usage, Critter just has a cannon for an arm and able to get that out. And DK looking to come out and turn his team's non-homer streak around right away. And if he's able to make contact like that again, it's gonna go away. Big hit towards center field, way high, and Yoshi flies up super high, higher than I think much of anyone else goes, but still not enough height on it. DK gets it out of the stadium and able to get a run out off for his team right away. And this is what we're used to seeing from the Wilds here. We haven't seen it for a couple games. If PD is able to go back to back, Wilds are in an insane start here. PD not quite able to lift it, but still able to get on base, and Critter could knock him in. And Yoshi with a nice snag out there, but took a little bit long to get the ball out of his mouth there. It was a bit bitter from all the dirt all over it, and PD able to get back to first. No double play. And once again, Yoshi getting great use of his tongue out in that position. And PD doesn't like just standing on first. PD wants to get knocked in and be able to sit down on the bench. Instead, PD's gonna have to run to second, and while Critter wasn't able to knock it over, Critter's happy to get a hit. And we've seen some monster hits from Shy Guy before. Not trying the star swing again, but Yoshi's tongue recording all 3 outs for the team this inning, and starting to look like Pink Yoshi should be the mascot for the Bows.
Isn't that what Birdo is, a Pink Yoshi?
Very close. Yoshi able to get a leadoff hit for his team there, just what they need. And is this Titus? Was that Titus?
That was Titus.
Titus able to come out and get a hit for his team right away too, and that's gonna put 2 on, and Yellow Yoshi with an RBI chance here. Will they be able to capitalize? TK doesn't want him to. Star pitch coming out. And gonna turn that into a double play, and great play from the captain there. But there is a runner on third. If Waka's able to get a hit here, that's gonna drive them in. Waka with great contact, a little bit too much under it, and Monty's speed is going to give him plenty of time to get under that. And with no glove on his hands, Monty just bare hands everything. That guy's a monster. And Yoshi able to get to that, turn it over, and get an easy out. Would have been funny if DK said nobody expects the second barrel. Wow, and Blue Yoshi making a couple plays out there too. And the Yoshi tongues recording a lot of outs here. And Wilds with a bit of an uncharacteristic game, only 1 run through 2. But I mean, they will have their scarier batters coming up again soon. We'll see if the Bows can get through another inning or another round of terrifying batters without giving up too many runs. But before that, they have an opportunity to cut the lead themselves in this inning, but Monty, with his speed out there, able to steal a lot of hits. That's the second decent chance of a hit he's gotten to take away. And even with Yoshi's speed down the line, not able to beat out that throw, Critters, yeah, they just have a cannon of an arm. Insane range, insane arm, and also when they dive, it isn't like a slow animation.
Nope, it's not.
Yoshi just barely clips that, and doesn't seem like it mattered. DK just with a way too much height under that, and the captain and both his at bats able to hit homers. And yeah, captain really trying to perform for his team, doing everything he can, both as a pitcher and a batter, and really hoping he can inspire these other batters. And Petey's been getting some great contact today, but just not able to get much under it. Just really far long drives that hit the fence, and Critter once again not great contact, just hitting into a double play this time. And yeah, these last few weeks have been a bit uncharacteristic for the Red Critter. But still able to double their lead, and now the Bows have even more work cut out for them. Yeah, and with full stars here, it would be nice to see DK going for a star pitch, but not needing to. A hit straight to the center fielder is going to be easy work for Monty out there. And now he is going to elect for the star pitch. Yoshi wisely not swinging, but will he go for it again? He is not. The Critter able to make that play all day, and 3 up, 3 down. Wild's doing great defensive and decent offensive work.
The Bows really need to turn this game around. It's almost the halfway point of the game. They haven't put up a single run. I mean, that's kind of common when you're facing off against the Wilds, but if they want to win this game, they really need to find a way to beat them.
Yeah, and I mean, only giving up 2 runs through this point is really good. That's great effort, but just holding off the Wilds from scoring a lot isn't enough to beat them. You also have to be scoring while having them not score, because it's really only a matter of time till your star pitcher comes off the mound, and that could be when the Wilds really start to shine. So you almost need, you really want or need a lead against the Wild going late into the game to have a chance, because later and later the game gets, almost the stronger the Wild get.
Well, the thing is the Wild, the Bows have their captain up to pitch next. Their pitcher is, or the captain's not that bad of a pitcher. Like, it's not like a DK, yeah, obviously, but
yeah, that is. I did forget about Birdo still hasn't gotten on the mound yet, but yeah. I mean, the thing is about the Wilds though, I kind of feel like if it's not a star pitcher, they kind of just eat him up, where that's not completely true, but with some of these batters, I'd be afraid, or I guess everyone would be afraid mostly, of them coming up without a really good pitcher on the mound.
I guess. I just know that I've seen Birdo give people to Mark Zuckerberg, and it's usually 1, 2, 3.
For sure. And if Birdo like really wisely uses star pitches, then Birdo's an insane pitcher for sure. It's just the CPU isn't always as smart as they could be. Like we saw Bowser today actually be insanely intelligent with some star pitches.
Oh, let's go.
Maybe Austin DK every at bat hitting a home run. I remember in the past, I once told Walrus that his best batter was not DK, and it was Petey. I am going to retract that statement.
I mean, okay, listen, and this is no offense to Petey. Alright, Petey can hit hard. That leaf is strong, but my man's a gorilla. The man's hits harder. He hits harder and further. And
Petey not able to get a lot under it, but able to place it right where it needs to go over that wall, and just able to barely skim it over. Petey turning it around a bit, able to get a homer this game, and that could be what Petey needs to turn the rest of the season around. The most low-key homer you've ever seen. I think the most low-key homer would be a slap hit homer, and I don't even know if anybody can do that, but that would be awesome to see.
DK can do it.
DK can do it? I bet that's right. I bet Bowser could too.
Bowser could too, yeah. Especially on Daisy Cruiser.
Oh, yeah. And Yoshi able to make a nice play, stealing a hit and turning a double play, and Wilds once again able to double their lead. I mean, it's like they go 1 inning scoring, 1 inning not scoring. Next inning they double their lead. Are they gonna not score this inning and then score 4 more in the next? I don't know. That's kind of what it seems like it's gonna be. DK not happy to give up a hit. He wants to force a double play here. Batter wisely not swinging at the star pitch, but still gonna be forced into a double play. And DK, absolutely amazing work out there. Even when he gives up hits, forces bad contact a lot of the time, and he's back in his normal form. Or I don't know if he was ever really out of form, but at least pitching. But his team getting back into their offensive groove is just what the manager and coaches were hoping to see from this team.
Oh, DK takes up a bomb to the face!
And that's gonna tire him out. That is not what tired him out, but I'm gonna claim it.
I'd be tired out if I got a bomb to the face too.
Shy Guy able to get a nice leadoff hit for his team here, and Monty with a chance to capitalize off of it. Yeah, DK, just him getting tired by no means he's coming off the mound, but if a few batters string some hits together, or he starts using too many star pitches, it could just drain his stamina, and he could get off pretty quick. But he could also just clear the rest of the game even though he's tired. Birdo looking to take advantage of the fatigue of DK with a charge swing. Not electing to swing on the first pitch because she didn't like it. Able to get a hold of the second one, but not able to knock it out of the park. And still, but a leadoff hit is great to start the inning for her team.
Oh my god, that got down?
Yeah, and Birdo did not expect it to get down, was held up for a bit out there, and still able to get to second. Titus with a nice hit, and that loads the bases for his team, and will DK get off here? He does, and Yoshi coming up with a fresh pitcher on the mound. While it is a fresh pitcher, it's not the strongest pitcher.
But it doesn't matter because they get a triple play!
Wow, and not monkeys, Wild's able to bail themselves out of a scary situation and keep this shutout alive.
I feel terrible for the Bows right now. They're trying everything they can, and these goddamn critters just ruin everything.
And with DK going to center, that keeps their chemistry perfectly intact, right?
Yeah, it does. Unfortunately for them, DK's a slow motherfucker. So it's not like he's going to be able to support the left and right fields, but they will have the chemistry to assist the center field, that's for sure.
Yeah. Petey looking a bit foolish, swinging at Birdo's star pitch, but not that time. And Petey has not been able to get much, only hitting line drives today, but another line drive homer. Yeah, a bit uncharacteristic contact from Petey, but it didn't even matter. Petey's hit 4 or 5 line drives today. The first 2 hit the fence. Like, these hits from Petey are insane. An unfortunate placement on that hit from Yellow Pianta there is going to result in an out. But Wilds, while they weren't able to double their score again, they were able to score once again in every other inning. And I mean, it might not be as much offensive consistency as they're used to, but if they're able to have such a great day on defense that they're having while putting up runs, they're gonna win this game for sure. able to make some great contact there, get a hit, but with 2 outs already, it might be too little too late for the Bows here. And Critter able to make a nice diving play, even though couldn't see the ball. They had a great read on it and able to turn that for an out. And Bows only have 1 more opportunity to put up runs in. It could be more than 5 runs they have to put up.
Oh my god! The strikeout!
And I think that's the first time we've seen Critter strike out, because I did not know they just flopped over like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same. That was amazing.
But Shy Guy able to hit the gap and turn this into a double. And with a runner in scoring position, Monty with an opportunity to extend this lead here. Birdo doesn't want to see it. And will we actually see 3 star pitches from Birdo here? Are they gonna elect to stop? And we do, and Birdo with some rather nice AI there to actually just guarantee it out with star pitches. But
and then takes it right off the mound.
It's gonna exhaust Birdo too much. I think the star pitches really eat the stamina of the pitchers.
I'm sure somebody who plays the game more than we do probably knows the answer to that.
Yeah. But Pink Yoshi able to make a great play, stealing a hit there, and I mean...
This is the Bo's last at bat here.
Yep.
5 runs or bust. And even then, that might not be enough.
And that was quick item usage, but not quite the right aim, and almost, I'm not sure, even if that item was perfectly on target, that it would have gotten there before Critter got out of his hand. And Birdo with a monster hit. A great attempt from DK to go up that high, but not quite high enough, and Birdo able to at least stop the shutout.
It's the first notch. It's the first notch. They need 4 more.
And Birdo inspiring the team here, it looks like, and able to get Yoshi able to get a hit right after. And however,
and that's the game.
Critter out there, not gonna let anything happen, snuffing out any hope of victory with a great jumping snag and then a cannon of an arm to clean up the game. And yeah, Wilds looks like a few teams are really returning to their old form, while Wilds not quite back to what we're used to of Mercy ruling the other team. Still able to have some great offense and great defense.
What the heck just happened to my computer? Sorry, 1 second. I need to fix things.
No, you're good. Oh, shoot.
Can you still see?
I just pulled up something else quick.
I just want to make sure you can still see.
Yeah, I can see.
All right. Wild beat the Bows 5-1.
Yeah, Pink Yoshi with 70 fielding is crazy, but Pink Yoshi did make an insane amount of tongue catches out there.
It was absolutely bonkers. All right, next matchup. It's going to be the Rookies versus the Monarchs.
I'm excited to see, hopefully, my team perform.
The Rookies have clawed their way out of the bottom half of the table to claim like a high-end seat in the top 3 over the last few weeks. But they go against a Monarchs team that has pulled themselves also up from the middle of the pack to be in the, you know, the upper middle.
And this will definitely be a close game, or it could be a close game. Also, either team could just take off. Both these teams a bit streaky. If the Rookies' normal performers aren't able to show up, there really could just be no production. And also, the Monarchs just have a lot of base hitters in a few crucial bats. So yeah, either team here really has a good chance to win this. I really don't even, I can't even say that I favor the Rookies here, because I really think the Monarchs have a good, like, I don't think the Rookies are very much, I might say they're slightly stronger, but I don't think I would say the Rookies are enough stronger that I would say I'm confident that they would win this matchup.
It's gonna be interesting to see how this game goes, to say the least.
Yep.
Alright, teams are set. Game 5. Rookies versus Monarchs. Here we go.
Good luck to both teams, and may the Rookies pep.
May both teams pep into infinity.
Yep. K-Rool able to start out with just a slap hit to start the game, and love to see him charge, but a base hit to start out the game is good. And nice spot on that hit, able to advance the runners, and that puts a runner in scoring position for Maria here, where K-Rool being the guy in scoring position kind of doesn't make this a scoring position.
Oh,
and the item usage, sabotaging.
Sabotage. Gotta know what Critter has against Chris.
Great opportunity here.
I think Critter was jealous of Chris. That's the only reason why he did it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the sub, and I hope you're doing fantastic, homie. Happen.
How's it going, Pancake Shake?
And Noki just barely not able to make that play, and Captain able to load up the bases for Shy Guy here, and will he be able to capitalize off this great opportunity? With a hit straight to his brother, and that's going to be an easy double play, and stranding 4 runners. Rookies hate to see it, but still able to get a run in the first inning, and that's a nice start to the game.
I sense collusion between the Shy Guys.
Oh, and Bowser Jr. able to make a nice diving grab out there, able to record the first out for his team.
You can't tell what's going on behind those beady eyes, I'm telling you.
You cannot. And Critter easily gonna make that play. 2 up, 2 down, and Rookie is hoping to start out this game by retiring the side, the first 3. But not able to get to that one. Item Use gonna knock down Chris, and he's just getting hit by all kinds of POW blocks today. It's still the first inning. And Tianta could take the lead here if he actually elects to swing with all of the effort that he has. But instead, putting it too high to the left field gap, and gonna have plenty of time to get under that. No 3 up, 3 down, but able to only give up 1 hit. Great start to the game for the Rookies. And Peach not going easy on the baby version of herself. Forcing a ground out, and yeah, true.
Gotta teach your younger self a lesson. The world is harsh. Better learn it now while you can.
And 2 quick strikes for Peach here, and Batter in a bit of trouble. Not great contact, but great item usage from K-Rool here. Able to turn a potential double play into just a hit, and now he's hoping to bat him in. Didn't like that pitch, did not elect to swing. Is he gonna swing now, though? A hit straight to the center fielder. Gonna be easy play.
Chanel was just in the right place at the right time. K-Rool shouldn't have hit it to her, honestly.
And another hit. Great contact, just not in a good spot. Outfielder gonna make that play easy, and Rookies strand 2 more. And with all these runners stranded, Rookies do not like to see that. Critter able to get to that, and while it did take a while to get the ball over to first, Toadsworth, not very much speed out there, and not gonna even be a close play over there. And great item usage, gonna turn that into a hit for the captain, and Toad forcing a hit to come out. Great work from Toad. And Critter with a rare bobble, and he was a bit shaken up still from that last item usage from Toad, and this is a great opportunity for the Monarchs to score. The hit into the gap, that's gonna be at least 1, and Toad not able to round second. Good heads up play to get that ball in so fast, but Monarchs able to erase the lead and still have a runner in a scary spot.
I find it funny. I say heads-up play because it's a hockey term. It means, like, well, you're paying attention to what's going on around you. It is not a baseball term at all, and you've kind of adopted it because I kept saying it.
I don't know. I've always said heads up, anything as that, but I never played hockey. But I've always just heard heads up play being a term of, yeah, you're paying attention and just doing what needs to be done. And
why did she have to
bad chemistry? That was a poor chemistry throw, so she was forced off the base. But Baby Peach able to get there in time and double play, able to be turned, but already lost the lead. But able to get out of there without too much more pain. And item usage attempted to make that a hit, but Shy Guy with a great play out there and able to record that first out. Critter with a hit towards the right center field gap, and it barely gets over the head of the fielder there, and that's going to even up the game.
The consequences of beating yourself up, it's hating your older self, and then beating up yourself later.
That's great, Phoenix. Holy shit.
It's not about love or hate. It's about maintaining the cycle.
And Shy Guy with a great hit, but not able to hold it fair, and runner's gonna have to go back to first, but this time he does find the gap that he's looking for, and that's gonna advance Junior onto third, and as long as Baby Peach doesn't hit into a double, there's a good chance for a score here, but it is Baby Peach. A double is almost more likely than anything else. And no surprise to see it. A little bit disappointing still, but Rookie's able to erase the lead, and hopefully they can come out here and hold the Monarchs off from scoring.
Oh, big hit from Shinoa. But Rebecca was able to deny it.
On it. Great play from the outfield to bail the pitcher out from giving up a run there. And Amaran able to hold on to that and get it out of the glove and really fast too. Great play out there. Pianta with a pop fly out towards left field, and that's going to be an easy out. And Rookie's able to hold off a score here, and they're hoping to come out and score again themselves.
Also, apparently I was wrong. Heads-up play is literally every sport. I guess you were correct in that regard. It just means to make a smart, calculated play that demonstrates awareness of the situation, understanding of the game.
Yeah. 2 quick outs for the rookies here, but still a good opportunity to score with K-Rool at the plate. And he hits it far and he hits it hard, and it doesn't.
And it's gone!
And that's going to be important to start eating into Peach's stamina. Getting Peach off the mound as quickly as possible is what they're going to need to do to really score a lot of runs. But unfazed by that homer, and she's not even tired yet.
You're talking about Princess Peach here. The number of times she has been kidnapped by Bowser, she's got the fortitude of a giant.
And able to get that to drop down. I thought center fielder was going to be able to cut that off, and that brings Critter up in a great opportunity to score.
Shinoa decided it was more important to dodge the banana than it was to Oh no! It was more important to dodge the banana than it was to catch the ball, and then missing the ball in the most crucial moment, leaving a 3-run homer on the table for the rookies. Shinoa is gonna definitely get a talking to from the coach after this game. And here we go. The Titan has fallen, and the old man is now the supplement.
Yeah, well, a 1-run homer doesn't feel too bad. A 3-run homer feels really bad. And two homers in the same inning, that's gonna kill the morale of any pitcher. And Bowser Jr. wanting to make it 3 home runs in the inning, but great effort from the outfielders out there to get there in time and snag this hit.
Hector got himself into position quick enough, and Shinoa supported him getting that out successfully. But that still was a catastrophic inning for the Monarchs. I mean, it's the reason why this rookie team is in the top 3 right now.
Yeah, just having a K-Rool and a Critter together is crazy offense. And Junior able to retire the side quickly there, 3 up, 3 down, and Rookie's another chance to extend this lead. Shy Guy able to get a nice leadoff hit into the gap, not able to stretch it into 2, but starting out with your leadoff hitter getting on base is always good. And while Peach might not have gone easy on baby Peach, Toadsworth might.
Does have a soft spot for the Tyke.
But Shy Guy doesn't, making a great diving play out there, stepping on second and turning the double play. And Noki just barely able to duck under that fireball and turn that play, and 3 up, 3 down for the Monarchs there, and that was a great defensive inning. Now they're hoping to come out here and capitalize off holding them to 0 and cut this lead, or maybe even erase it.
The benefits of being short. Noki was just too short for the fireballs to hit. Oh my god.
And Shy Guy cheating out there. What was that? Able to get a 2-out hit here, and Monarchs hoping to start a little bit of production after that. good eye to watch that ball go by. Then teed up that changeup, and it's an easy hit. And runner with, oh no, the runner was easily safe at third. For some reason, turning around and, oh no. What was a great opportunity to at least get one run, just with a base running error, erasing that opportunity. Unfortunate situation for the Monarchs, and this is a great hit, but gonna give plenty of time for the outfielders to get under that, and that's gonna be an easy play for him.
Rebecca just didn't have enough behind the ball to really get it out of there.
Yeah.
Now, while the Harbinger of Doom might not have gotten a strike or a home run, this man probably will. And that is going.
Yeah, the changeup does not fool K. Rule.
Oh,
it does
no one steals
stop.
it.
Yeah, it does stop him from being able to get a lot of power on it, or not a lot, but I guess enough power. And actually, Shinoa, after missing that last one just barely, knew exactly how to position this time, and she's saying she's not going to let K. Rule do that again today. She's got the number now. Able to get that and secure it before the item gets to him, and that's going to be an easy out for Shy Guy. Dirtying up the ball for fun before throwing it, but that doesn't phase Pianta out there. He hates seeing graffiti all over the place, and it's going to bring his anger out to get it off. And Pianta out there, I don't know if that was necessarily much of a base running error, just waiting for the ball to fall and just not enough speed. Very close play at second, just unfortunately a little bit of a slow guy. And Peach is able to get a hit with 2 outs here and advance the runners, and that gives Toad a great opportunity to maybe bat in a run. We've also seen Toads have quite the powerful swing, so could possibly just knock it over. Bowser Jr. electing to star swing or star pitch twice and able to force a strikeout with it there, and in an important time to not allow the batter to do much of anything, able to strike him out. And the fireballs, once again, just bouncing over the fielder. That's the advantage of having short interior fielders out there. Big swing and a miss from Critter. Is that going to make him shy from swinging for the fence? It does. And unfortunate placement on the slap hit straight to the right fielder, and that's 2 quick outs for the Monarchs here, and this could be another 3 up, 3 down.
This is what the Monarchs need on defense. They just need to figure out how to make it click on offense.
And even with the star swing, Bowser Jr. will likely get out at second here.
He would have not gotten it if it wasn't Noki. Noki was just so much faster.
Yeah, Noki's field ability is just crazy, running at max speed every time they're holding the ball. But Shy Guy with another insane play out there, been stealing hits, eating dirt all day, no plans to stop.
Breacher's up the
He's
bat.
able to retire the first two pretty easy there, and that's another third. That's the third one. And these superior infielders just shutting down a lot for the Monarchs here, or against the Monarchs for the rookies. Shy Guy not comfortable swinging at that star pitch. And wisely so, found his pitch and knocked it right back up the middle for an easy single. And will Peach be able to produce a hit here, or will it be another double play? Oh, baby Peach, you know, I want to justify you being on the team, but if you keep doing this, and with Toadsworth getting tired out there, if he has to come off the mound, things could start to get a little bit hairy for the Monarchs. They do have quite a few Miis, so not like the Miis are bad pitchers, but not having one of their two good pitchers could spell disaster. And K-Rool gets a great hold of that one. Even if they were there in time, so much altitude on that, I don't think it was possible to grab. And huge hit from the big man, extending the lead. And not a Mii coming on. Instead, it's Toad coming on the mound, and that does keep the outfield chemistry intact though, so not bad at all. It's almost more important to have good defensive chemistry than to have a good pitcher on the mound. And Bowser Jr. having an excellent pitching performance out there. He came on early, but not giving up any runs since he's come on, I don't think. And he's been on the mound for quite some time. And Critter with an insane snag out there, stealing a hit and also erasing the base runner.
Favorite letter?
Not...
What are you talking about?
Favorite? Yeah.
What a play! Yeah, indeed, what a play. Oh boy, last inning. The rookies are up 9-2.
And this game can no longer be mercied, but the rookies could extend their lead past 10 runs here. And with a leadoff hit like that, that's going to be a great start. Critter with a huge hit out towards left field and not able to get enough height on the toss, and 2 runs coming in, no outs yet for the Monarchs, and things really looking dire now. Terrible contact from Junior there. Gonna be an easy out for Noki, and able to get their first out of the inning. Are they gonna be able to carry that into a few more outs? Shy Guy with some great contact. If that stayed fair, it would have been over the fence, but did not. And his brother able to make a great diving snag to stop that ball from rolling, and been able to get the toss out in time. And Baby Peach with no runners on, able to get a hit. I guess Baby Peach just gets nervous when someone's on base. And Amaranth able to find the gap and advance Baby Peach to third, and this is a great scoring opportunity here.
The rookies are just piling it on at this point.
And great placement on that hit, and just getting harassed out there by the item and the chain chomp. Close play at second, and K-Rool coming up with a good opportunity to extend this lead by even more.
And he does. That's a homer.
Wow, that was kind of cool how fast that toss happened. And the rookies are able to extend the lead past 10. While, or I guess it already was. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just they're piling it on at this point. But it's the last inning of the game, so it doesn't matter how many times they score.
And with the pitching change, that was just what they needed to end out the inning, and
they have to overcome an insurmountable 13 runs this inning in order to stay in the game. I hate to say it, but I don't know if the Monarchs have it in them.
I don't know that much of any team has it in them. Score 13 in one inning, but there's a first time for everything.
Well, that's one out. Oh, and Bowser Jr. is getting tagged out. For K-Rool.
And the closer coming in when it doesn't even seem necessary. And Critter has not been able to avoid any of those fireballs out there. Poor guy's been getting his pants lit on fire all game. Must have lied to his wife about something.
Because he's a liar. I see what you did there.
And a bit of a one-out rally started here, but unfortunately, runners not running off contact. Gonna be an out at second, and when the Monarchs really needed everything to be coming through for them, a poor interaction, but a good interaction here. There's going to be a close play at home, and the head of play able to get there before it can even be a close play, and that could be the game. Decided by really good heads-up play by the rookies there.
Now you're just repeating it over and over again.
Well, yeah, I guess so. A 12-run win is going to be huge towards getting that point differential even better for the rookies. And K-Rool not being MVP, a little bit surprising with all the homers he got, but Critter also getting some homers. Great defensive play as well.
The real difference between the two of them was those defensive plays, because that's what gave Critter that edge.
And Critter somehow... Critter should have 10 less points for items for getting Chris off the field in the first inning, but you know, the rest of the game he was impeccable, so can't be too upset.
Your points are rewarded for your successes and not taken away for your failures. Okay.
Fair. It would be sad to see someone have negative points.
Oh, that would absolutely happen if it could be taken away.
Yeah.
Some of these players getting straight up goose eggs would be like negative 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
like
I'm a big fan of negative points. Like, in all of my fantasy systems I ever run, there's always negative points that can be gained. In some way, shape, or form.
My sister actually once lost a fantasy game because she had Baker Mayfield going in. She was up by 2 points. I think he threw an interception and then got sacked for a forced fumble and then went out with an injury. So he got like -4 points and she lost while she, yeah.
Well, the brother battle has returned. Mario versus Luigi. Our final game of the night.
Amazing is one thing you could say about it. But yeah, this is a grudge match for the ages. Fireball's really hoping to squash out this loss streak that they've been having. They're a great team, just in unfortunate form right now, really hoping that this can be the game that they need to turn it around. And the Knights, on the other hand, while they won a couple games recently, or at least one game recently. I know they beat the Rookies. Wait, that was really early in the season. Anyway, they're looking a lot better. This could be a good opportunity for them to start clawing their way up the standings. So big game for both teams. Knights need every win they can get, and Fireball is really looking to turn around their luck and get back into the form they started at in the season. So, while if this game goes how I expect it to, Fireballs will win this game handily, but I'd say it's more rare for things to go as expected in this league than not. And this might be completely false, but I think what the Fireballs need to do is they need to get Carmilla back. They need to trade 1-for-1 female Red Me for female Red Me. They need Carmilla, their star pitcher, back. She was putting in absolute work for this team on the mound. I'm pretty sure it's ever since she's been gone is when this thing, when the ship kind of started going down. I think if they can get her back, it'll really make the whole team really cohesive. You know, maybe Mario just really wants a hot blonde like Peach on his team. Maybe that's really what was keeping the whole team together. So maybe it doesn't need to be Carmilla, but Mario's begging for a hot blonde on the mound.
I'm going to ignore all of that, thank you. I'm not trading Ada Wong for Carmilla, I'm sorry. Just not happening.
On my way.
Oh no, are you fucking kidding me? I did it again. Fucking did all the setup, and then I did the fucking stupid hold minus a little too early. Okay. This doesn't take that long to set up. I know the teams. At this point. I don't even have to look up the Miis anymore. I kinda know where they are. Sorry about that. Sorry about this, everybody. I gotta redo it.
But so in this game, I'm rooting for both teams, honestly, because you love to see an underdog win, and the Knights are a bit of an underdog here, but also I hate to see a good team not performing to their potential. So I really want to see the Fireballs turn things around, but seeing the Knights win is also a really cool thing. So no matter what, I'm going to be both happy and a little unhappy with the result of this game, but hoping it's a nice, exciting game and we can see a lot of chaos.
Alright. The teams are set again. Here we go. Last game of the night.
Good luck to both teams.
Fireballs Knights.
For the sad outcome that one team blows out the other. Well, if one team blows out the other, I'm sorry, Mia, but I hope it's the Fireballs that blow out the Knights.
Why?
Because I'm vicariously upset through you with how poor your team has been doing. That's why.
Fair enough. My team went from 8-3 to 8-9. It's been such a bad plummet.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have rather had like Phoenix's team's route, where you start off bad and then you like rise from the ashes, because that feels good.
Holy shit! That ball went straight through Yoshi. Sorry.
That went right through Yoshi's chest. Yes. That was crazy. Is this a walk? No, it's just no.
Magic Koopa was just intimidating the batter there, throwing 3 pitches on the inside of the plate, and then giving a nice easy one down the middle, but too scared to get good contact on it. Captain able to come out here and get a hit for his team, and let's see what the Pink Menace can do.
Not really much of a menace. He's more like the pink wet noodle. And he's out.
Come on, Pinky. That's a nice placement on that hit, and Mario rounding second immediately and able to get on third. And Darkbones here with a runner in scoring position, just getting a hit will bat a run in.
This is exactly
but he doesn't want just a hit, he wants it all. And that's a 3-run homer to start out the game for the Fireballs.
Going according to plan.
That was just who you wanted to come up.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is just who you want to come up in this situation for the Fireballs. You got 2 men on, you got a nice heavy hitter.
Oh yeah!
And already, Luigi having to come on the mound in the first inning, things may be starting to look a little bleak for the Knights early, and with a bobble, not able to end out the inning as early as they should, everything after this that happens is kind of just bonus for the Fireballs. Let's see if they're able to capitalize off the opportunity. And Shy Guy able to get knock a hit out there, and that's a runner in scoring position.
Ricky is up. Oh!
Ricky with a good attempt, but straight to Tiny Kong, and she's not gonna let that fall. And able to get out of the inning without giving up too much more. Nothing given up off that crucial mistake, but 3 runs given up. The night's work is cut out for him for the rest of the game. Shy Guy with a great jumping catch out there, and Shy Guy is really good jump AI. We've been seeing all the Shy Guys in like every game. Not today necessarily, but they steal a lot of hits with their jumps, and Mario with a great snag out there to steal that hit too.
That was a good slide.
Good defensive play from the Fireballs to start out this game.
This is what I'm used to with the Fireballs. Strong defense, keeping the score down. This is what is expected of my team.
Absolutely. And Shy Guy doing Shy Guy things, eating grass and stealing hits. Pink Menace is just a menace to his own team. Oh my god.
Absolutely, I agree. 100%.
Poor contact from Vincent is going to be an easy play for Babe Kong out there, and that's 1 out for the Knights.
I'm impressed I'm impressed that you called me a name. You usually just call them me's. So
yeah, I do.
That was unfortunately Oren, not Vincent.
Oh my god. Wait, Vincent isn't even on this team. Oh my god.
No, he's not. He's with the Spitballs. Vincent used to be on my team, but I traded him to the Spitballs to give them an outfield. But did I expect the Spitballs to turn me giving them a red outfield into turning their entire team into red chemistry? No, I didn't see that coming, but they did. Oh my god, the explosions.
And are those explosions going to be enough to shake up this this Fireball's defense and get the Knights to start doing what they need to do?
Well, I'm shaken by the explosion, but I don't know if my team is.
I hope they're not.
They don't seem to be.
No, Mario's still making diving snags out there, looking a little bit like a Shy Guy with that one.
He's not looking like a Shy Guy, he's looking like a Mario. He's the main character, for fuck's sake.
True.
This is his game!
Yoshi able to drop a blooper out into left field, and that's going to give Riona here a scoring opportunity. Swing and a miss on pitch 1. But able to get that pitch 2 contact with it, but Shy Guy once again, yeah, just making great jumping catches out there.
Here comes the pink thrower.
Able to drop that hit right over the second baseman's head. A nice leadoff hit for his team here.
Ada Wong lets that first one go. He's a little too much. That's gonna be an out.
And Yoshi just with great speed able to get out and under that. A great hit, but yeah, with that much speed on the center fielder, gonna be a bit hard when you put a lot under it to get it to fall.
Stop trying to steal, you slow shit!
And Darkbone's able to drop a hit down.
Oh my god!
Great start to the day for him, and yeah, Did not need to be a close
Does anybody
play.
want the Pink Menace? I will trade you. I will give you the Pink Menace for literally anything. You want to give me a steaming pile of shit for him? I'll take it.
Do you want Baby Peach?
No. Oh my god. Guy gives me a heart attack every time he's at bat.
And Yoshi kicking that bomb while throwing the ball. He's not getting blown up today. And Shy Guy with another jumping grab and turning that stolen hit into a double play. Diabolical work from Shy Guy out there.
I'm telling you, you can't see what's going on behind those beady eyes.
And this defensive effort was all Shy Guy this inning. Great plays.
One of the things
And then he gets to come up and be a leadoff hitter, and he could carry that momentum into a leadoff hit here and just perform amazing for his team. And spiked that straight into the ground, but also straight up the middle with some pace on it, able to turn that into a hit. Unfortunately, Ricky goes straight to Babe Kong. She's gonna turn that for an easy double play.
I swear he's
That
just trying to impress her.
And Orin able to drop a hit out there. Not Vincent.
Yeah, the only difference between Orin and Vincent is literally the glasses. Because Orin's model in Final Fantasy X has these tiny little shades. But I couldn't make the shade. I guess I could have made the shade smaller, but I was literally making like 80 Miis. I didn't have to want to take the time to do that.
No, for sure.
Although I did take the time to make Sid's glasses on his head, so I mean, I don't know. I could go back and adjust it so Orin's glasses are tiny.
And the game started out with a rerun inning from the Fireballs, but since both these defenses really coming through and having great performances, no runs scored yet, and both these pitchers since Luigi's come on the mound just being a bit dominant.
Yeah, both teams have really strong defenses. And that was the case before the last time they met as well. So this is kind of an expected way that this matchup is going.
Yeah. And Menace coming up, good chance to, well, I mean, could be a good chance to score, but more likely a good leadoff hitter, because while he doesn't hit with power as much as we feel he should, is a pretty consistent base hitter.
Well, yeah, because he slap hits with a fucking 9 power. So his hits are like almost always going to make it out of the infield.
Yep.
Here comes Dry Bones. The only man to get runs this inning for this game. And looks like he's going to do it again.
Trying again. Staying
and he
fair
does.
And not able to get there in time. And
that's another 3-run homer.
This is an all Dark Bones game, and Dark Bones, I think I've said this once before in this season at least, but Dark Bones is one of my favorite characters in this game. I love to see him popping off, and he really does all the dry bones hit hard, but dark bones, particularly out of all of them, just has a very strong bat.
And now the rest of the fireballs have decided that they're going to keep hitting out. Which is fine. Ricky, do the job. And we can move on to the next inning.
Ricky able to drive the ball straight through Luigi's chest there.
This man doesn't get on base. Either of the other 2 times he's at bat gets on base when I'm trying to tell him to just take me out. Man is absolutely defiant on whatever the actual trend is at the moment.
And that's the second hit with 2 outs here, and Fireball starting a little bit of a 2-out rally here. Can they keep it going, or is Yoshi gonna patter it out? No, he's able to keep it going, and that's gonna load the bases for the captain here. And
Mario,
I'd love
please.
to see a star swing.
Mario, please do it. No, you didn't do it.
No star swing, but able to get a hit and extend this lead. And Luigi's getting tired. Pink Menace coming up. Is he actually gonna charge up here? He does not. Poor contact. Does the item come out in time? Not quite. And the Knights get out of the inning, but not before giving up 4.
That was a scary situation. If Pink Menace didn't hit that ball and just let it pass, he could have done a lot more damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Babe Kong hitting it not quite straight to Mario, but not gonna make him move enough to where he's gonna mess that up. And once again, Fireball is able to keep the Knights to 0. They aren't able to stop all the hits, but they are able to stop runs.
So this is gonna ruin their outfield chemistry with Luigi in the right field.
And that is unfortunate to see. However, all the home run shots this game have been to left field, so maybe maybe it won't matter.
Maybe.
There also have not been a ton of home run shots either, and yeah, we'll have to see. You definitely still hate to see a bad substitution, but hopefully it doesn't end out biting the Knights in the butt.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, against the Fireballs, they really only got, like, a couple of potential batting threats, mostly in the form of Dry Bones, Mario, and if Pink Menace ever decides to charge swing, the Pink Menace.
Yeah. And the Mii's definitely can hit home runs, but it's not common. We do probably at least a couple times a week see the Mii's put up home run shots, but they usually get robbed if there's the opportunity.
Exactly.
Oh yeah!
Quick out for the Fireballs here, and that brings the captain up for the Knights, and unfortunately hitting it straight to Shy Guy, and could be a quick retire of the side for the Fireballs here. And a bobble is gonna turn that into a hit. Bit unfortunate to see, but are the Knights going to be able to capitalize off that error out there? And Yoshi just throwing through these items today. That's the second time he's just shooken off an item with a throw. Impressive work from him out there, and 3 base hits for the Knights since that error, and they're trying to capitalize off of it. And Shy Guy barely not able to get that snag. He's gotten a lot of them. And the Knights also able to win that close play and start cutting this lead a little bit. That error out there actually coming in huge, causing these 2 runs. A bit crazy to see the Knights actually capitalizing off an extension of this inning here.
It's good to see the Knights finally bringing in some life to the game for themselves.
And that one was not bobbled. Left fielder able to bring that one in, and that's going to close the inning.
Yeah, Ada was able to get her glove on that and secure the ball.
And that could have potentially been a close play at first if the fielders were able to catch the ball. But great item usage, making it so there's not even an opportunity. And Yoshi with amazing speed, able to beat out that double play and keep a runner on for the captain here. Unfortunately, the captain hits straight to Babe Kong, and that's going to be an easy turn of the double play. And Knights able to hold the fireballs to none, and they're hoping to come up and score.
We went to the top of the 8th, 2 innings to go with a 5-run differential here.
Shy Guy with another great jumping catch out there. He missed one today. Maybe it was just out of his range, but he's gotten a lot of them, and it's great work from Shy Guy out there.
Yeah, unfortunately the one he missed cost 2 runs.
Yep. Missed probably the most crucial one to get. And not able to get that one either. Very close play.
He's jumping too early. He keeps jumping too early.
Yeah. But a lot of the times he does grab them on the way down. Yeah, it's weird.
And now the bases are loaded for the Knights once again.
And they're gonna bring in the captain to try and absolve the situation. Or I don't even know if that's a word.
Absolve is a word, yes.
Oh, and Ricky over there just not able to hold on, but the base runner is rounding the bases there, trying to get a bit greedy, and a nice play from Shy Guy over there to pick off Luigi. I mean, not quite a pick off, but able to get him out. And Shy Guy able to get a glove on it, but not able to hold it. And the Knights getting a lot of runs late in this game, showing some signs of life. Can they keep it going, or
is that three errors now in a row, essentially?
Yeah, it's been pretty gross with the errors.
What is going? Like the fireballs are doing fine, and then suddenly bobble, drop, bobble, drop, bobble, drop.
Nice play from Orin there, though, to get to that one and clean up the inning. But yeah, 2 different times giving up at least 1 run. I mean, they gave up 2 that first inning from an error. It was at least 1. I think, yeah, there were 2 different errors there that gave up 2 runs. I mean, it's just painful to see yeah, errors causing the runs. But Pink Menace barely able to beat that out and get a leadoff hit for his team, and Fireball is hoping to come out here and extend their lead and give themselves a bit of a cushion. Putting 2 on for Dark Bones is a great thing to do. He's looking for the fence again. Great contact. Are they going to be able to get up enough? They are not, and on the third 3-run homer from this man, and
that is MVP right there. You see it. If the Fireballs are able to win this game, it's definitely Dark Bones that's getting the call for MVP.
Dark Bones with 9 RBIs out of the 10 runs for his team. An insane effort.
Riona is getting tired.
And a hit straight to Babe Kong. That's off. She's never not gonna hold on to that. And able to get out of the inning, but not before giving up 3. And I mean, there's a bit of a pattern there. Oh no, not actually. I thought it was score 2 innings, not score, but that's not what it was.
It's fine. It's understandable.
And a good read on that ball, able to stand where they need to for the blue ball to roll into him, and that's going to be an easy out at first.
I just realized this is Knight's possible last at bat here.
And Yoshi getting a bit thrown off by the item out there. And unfortunately, this is a kind of what we're used to seeing from the Fireballs outfield. Hopefully they're able to reel it in and end out this game. And Shy Guy just throwing over to first, but Yoshi afraid of getting thrown out at home and retreating back and not able to score off that. Babe Kong able to knock him in and cut this lead by 1, but I mean, they still have 5 more runs to score with 1 more out.
It's not likely. It's not likely, but we're trying.
It's gonna take a huge effort. They're definitely gonna try, but we'll have to see if they're able to make it happen.
Oh yeah.
Luigi didn't like that pitch. Waiting for his pitch.
Fireball pitch.
Didn't
Fireball
like
pitch.
that one
Yes! Give it to him again,
Able
Mario.
to foul it off.
Oh my god, he actually hit it.
And yeah, Luigi able to get good contact with that one. A nice base hit, and Captain able to keep this 2-out rally going for his team. Keeping the dream alive. A nice hit out to right field there. The buddy kick is gonna be, I mean, a good play, but not gonna stop that run from coming in. And Knight's showing a lot of life in the bottom of the 9th, or top of the 9th here. 2 outs, but with only 1 out left, they really don't. They're not giving up. They're clawing as much as they can. But Nya with the terrible contact. Mario able to pick it up and finish out the game for his team, and able to turn around this loss streak. And a pretty good game from the Fireballs. A little bit of falling apart defense late, but great offensive effort from the MVP Dark Bones is gonna be enough for the team, and yeah.
Absolutely, Dark Bones deserved it. 210 points.
210 points from padding and 10 from items is... He didn't need that 10 from items.
He didn't.
Over 200 is crazy, but yeah.
And the thing is here is that the Knights didn't perform badly. They just unfortunately got outbeat by Dark Bones. Dark Bones just showed up this game.
It was literally Dark Bones. Every good opportunity he had to score, he took advantage of. That was a insane game from that guy.
Absolutely a cracked game, for sure. All right, we have the standings up on the screen now. As you can see, the Wilds are still in the front, 14-4. We have the Monkeys and the Rookies are both 12-6. The Muscles 10-8. Fireballs and Monsters are both... Wait, this doesn't make any sense. What? Why are the standings weird? Oh, that's why. Oopsies. Messed up a little bit of the formula there. Monsters, Fireballs, Bows, Monarchs are all 9-9. Spitballs 8-10. Eggs are 7-11. Flowers 5-13. Knights are 4-14. Division standings. The Fireballs. We'll talk about the Fireballs in a second. Wild still in front with the Rookies right behind them. Monkeys are in front with the Muscles still right behind them. The Eggs have fallen into threat range as the Spitballs have overtaken them. Flowers still at the bottom. Over in Delfino Island, the Knights are still at the bottom, but the Monarchs have fallen into the threat range as the Fireballs have jumped 2 positions up into 3rd in the division because of differential, having a +7 over a -23 and -35. It's the only reason the Fireballs are in 3rd right now instead of 5th. This group right here, these 3 teams are in the most intense race to not be eliminated when the playoffs come. Oh man, it feels good to end that 6-loss streak. You have no idea.
Yeah, for sure.
That was painful. That was almost as bad as the Knights loss streak.
And shoot, I forgot how this game went. The Monkeys continued their loss streak, right?
The Monkeys the Monkeys did continue their loss streak, yes.
Unfortunate form from the Monkeys. Hope to see. I mean, yeah, it's just sad to see teams not performing as well as they can, but still great to see other teams performing well. Yeah, the standings have really come close. There's a lot of teams fighting for these playoff positions. Still, even the first place teams on both sides could somehow get knocked out of playoff territory. So a lot of exciting baseball left to play, and I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is that there's still 7 weeks left to go. There's 14 games left to go, which means that every team's position, nobody's in a secure spot. The Knights, if they got 14 wins right now, would be over the Wilds if the Wilds lost 14 games in a row. I mean, it's not likely. It's not likely. Don't get me wrong. It's not likely, but it can happen. So nobody's in there's no safety yet. But as we start getting closer to the end of the season, there will start being secure positions that will be created because of the pending playoffs and the wins that teams have accumulated over the course of the season. So we are like I said, we're in the second half. Every week we complete, we're a week closer to the end of all of this. So, well, not the end of the season, and then the playoffs will start And then the playoffs will be even more intense for a little while.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Let's see. What matchups do we have for Friday here? Really quick before we go. Let's see. So on Friday we have the Muscles are going to be facing off against the Monkeys. Monsters are going to be going against the Spitballs. The Eggs are going to go against the Flowers. The Fireballs are going against the Wild. Yay, we're going to lose! The Bows are going to go against the Monarchs. And the Rookies are going to go against the Knights. Should be a good night of games, especially the Monkeys versus the Muscles. That's going to be a big one.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a good game. I'm excited for the Monsters versus the Spitballs games. I think both those teams can perform really well. They're very similar in strength. Hoping to see a close game there.
Monsters Spitballs is also a heavy implication for positional, because the Spitballs are 1 win behind the Monsters right now. And same thing with Bows. Same thing with Bows and Monarchs. They're both tied at 9-9. So whichever team wins can push the other team down. So there's some potential there. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting night for sure. Hope we see you all there.
Yeah.
Now, who do we raid?
I was just gonna start looking at that.
The Luker's playing Outer Wilds. Elish is playing The Legend of Heroes. Trials to Daybreak, whatever the heck that is.
Jinja and Jared are co-streaming.
Oh? Why do I not see
Asay is also doing Claire Obscure. Yeah, there's so many cool people on. It's always hard to choose who to raid. Oh, actually, I think my Twitch just updated. I think Jinja must have recently ended because he just disappeared off my feed.
Alright, sorry about that. I missed what you said.
Oh, I just think I think Jinja must have recently ended. He disappeared off my feed.
Okay. But Asae is playing
Yeah. That's also something I said, was that Asay is playing Claire Obscure, and I'd love to see it.
Then let's do that.
Hell yeah.
They'll do this. It broke the whole thing.
Let me know when you're ready to go. I can tell he's in Act 1, by the way. I'm sure you can too.
Nice. Dude, well, actually, I want to wait for stream to end.
Wait for the stream to end, so this way you don't give any spoilers to anybody. I am fine. You can spoil shit to me, because at this point we're both in the same act, but don't spoil anything for the audience. Alright, I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, a clicker.